Hi, this is Eric Tao. I'm recording a sequel to the answer of leadership in higher ed institution. There are four questions. I'm going to answer them one by one. Okay, the first one. As the president of Mount Sierra College, do you think you are an analyst, architect, politician, servant, catalyst, coach, prophet, artist, or some combination of these roles? Why? Uh, Less of the God, uh, the university president has to be ready to do all of them. Every university going through different process of growing, going through different challenges. The need of the university is different. Sometimes it is early stage. You need to be a prophet and also a cheerleader, also be a very good salesperson to find the support. Sometimes you have to be an analyst when no one else can find the solution. You have to be able to observe the data, look at the scenario, look at what just under the horizon and analyze it and come up with a conclusion. And do you need to be a politician? Of course. For example, my work, I work maybe about 60 to 70 hours a week. I can tell you about 1/3 of that is a politician. What does that mean? You go around and get their support. You explain things, so make it in a more favorable light, so the board can support you. The donor can feel their donation is well used. The parents and students feel they are coming to a place they have a very good experience and going to achieve their educational goal. So somehow you communicate the situation of the university and get support. And sometimes that's politics. And sometimes there's no right or wrong. You just have to get people to support you. And overall, it is a servant. It is a servant to the other leader in the campus. It's a servant to the vision of the university to make sure that the goal, the mission, and the student are served. So overall, I think the most important role is really the servant. If you don't have that mentality to serve others in the university, to serve for the vision and mission of the institution, you are in the wrong business if you want to be a president. It's not a fun job if you don't have that mentality. Second question. What role do you believe that will be critical to higher education leadership role in the next 10 years? That's a tough one. It's like looking into the crystal ball and it's all foggy. I would say, like the previous video, how do you make sure that every different component of the university still are coherent in the mission? The primary mission in most university colleges is education. How do you educate the student not only to be a intellectual, well-rounded individual, but also ready to take on a profession, ready to observe the problem in the society and come up with a solution. And so specifically, what do you need to do? You need to observe what is in a university setting, what is the force that go against that vision, go against that provide student learning experience, provide the discovery of knowledge, and you have to be courageously stop that. It's easy to say yes to many things. The difficult one is say no, and somehow convince people why no, we don't go there is a right solution. The easy said and done. Additionally, in the next 10 years, there will be tremendous change in technology and globalization. So the leadership has to aware those trends if you're not using technology to enhance teaching, learning, and management, if you are not giving that global connection to your campus, to the faculty and student, to curriculum, your institution will be less desirable and potentially perish. So look at all the facets to make sure anything against that learning or research is courageously blocked. Second one is look at the technology advances, look at the global connection, and make sure your campus take advantage of that. At least cover that. Do not hide. The ivory tower wall is very, very thin. What strategy has been used in your effective management conflict and difficult people situation? It sounds easy, but it's a good strategy. You do three things. The first one is that's easy, sounds easy. You hire people that are passionate and truly passionate about the vision. So that's number one. From that point on, if you bring two people that has very different idea, but if you can always bring them to the same cross-section of the vision, that is much easier to resolve the conflict. Because that scoreboard, which decision, which person can help the institution achieve its vision, could be the very objective way to resolve conflict, instead of a you are wrong, is right. So hire people, educate them, make sure everyone understands the vision, make sure everyone understands the strategy, and whoever support the vision will get you more support. Then you reduce the conflict. And for very difficult people who do not buy the vision, be courageous. You need to cut that person off. Yeah, sounds easy, right? You look very positive in your work. How can you maintain the health and vitality in your work? And how do you feed your soul? Okay. Again, two or three things. How do you maintain the health and vitality in your work? First is you have to believe the vision. You have to come to the classroom, the office, the institution, and look at it and say, wow, what a privilege to lead this institution, because the institution provide me a platform to push share the vision that I believe. What a privilege. So most Monday morning, doesn't matter, stormy, sunny, when I come to campus, I always look at the campus in the early sunlight and say, wow, what a privilege. I can do great things with the people, with the faculty and students. And that gave me going. And when I really said, I go to the classroom and chat with students, the energy, their aspiration, their hope, their joy of learning, joy of friendship really impact me. So connect to the student. That is definitely another strategy. And how do you feed the soul? Coming back to the question number 3, manage conflict difficult. So how do you feel the soul? How do you make all these things enjoyable? Hire the people you admire and put them into a healthy, competitive, but healthy, happy team, and know them as a person, not only just a job. And whenever you come to work, you say, wow, I get to talk to Leonard, talk to David, talk to Lucy, talk to Lita, talk to all these people. I'm looking forward to be in this group. I admire them. They work hard. I'm proud to be in that team. I couldn't tell you how important is that. If you come to a place, you always think about, boy, do I have to be in a meeting with that guy? Something is wrong. Things need to be resolved, or someone need to be off the team. It doesn't mean you all agree, but you have to believe in the same vision. And that vision has to be shared, has to be communicated, and has to be adhered all the time. Sounds vague, but once you're in the job, you will know how important it is. Okay, I'm Eric Tao. I'm the president of Mount Sierra College. Today is September 22nd, 1917, and that's my message, and I support them.